Spontaneous target astral projection. What is this and why this type of out-of-body experience happens? Actually, I've got to say that this is probably among all of the different types the most common. This is a spontaneous out-of-body experience. But there are many different spontaneous out-of-body experience. This one is an experience that happened specifically because the person, the projector, had something in mind. So let's say the idea was that they are worried about a friend or about a relative, or they are very much missing someone, or they are very curious about a specific issue. Many times, because of that, this specific projector, when disconnecting spontaneously, in a way that most probably the projector wouldn't even remember later on the experience, they end up meeting that specific person, talking to the person, or seeing something in the place they were interested in visiting. And then, because of that, when they come back, the recollection comes in an easier way. So it's more like a full recollection. And in cases like this, many times people will describe, wow, I had a dream of my relative, my uncle, and he told me about such and such that I didn't know. But later on you'll see, and the uncle intended to tell you that. And it was exactly as you heard in that dream, which was not a dream, was a projection. But because of the connection, and he intended to tell you something, and you thinking of him, in this example that we are putting here, then ends up occurring an encounter outside the body. Many situations like this happen. So think, when is it that you were, for example, planning to visit someone? Or you, out of tourism, it was vacations and you planned a specific location for you to visit and spend some time there. But before, the night before, or a while before, you end up visiting the place that you were going to go, or you are about to go, literally in a few days. This is then a spontaneous target. You can do a projection in which you have a controlled target. And that's many times used in research that is done about the out-of-body experience. Some of the research that we did at the International Academy of Consciousness involves this type of strategy, but not the spontaneous one, but the planned one, the willful one. And someday I share with you about the results of some of these research projects that we had. For now, I hope you learn how to use your interests and what's in your mind to favor and facilitate your out-of-body experiences. And be sure to recollect and have this in mind when you are outside the body. I want to remember this. Come back and take note.